Welcome back once again, fellow friends, shifters, light guardians, dreamers within this holographic matrix. This is Wolf. You are tuned into Waking Up with Wolf, and of course, I am here once again to be able to take part in our shared inspirational rising meditation. This is actually going to be. I'm not trying to break your heart over this. This is going to be the last one that we're doing for a little while, and I'm going to have to repeat that a few times with this broadcast to be able to bring everybody up to speed. But of course, today is a full moon in. What are we in? Are we in? Oh, geez, I don't even know what we're in. Like zodiac wise. But again, it is a full moon today, so of course I wanted to be able to make today's meditation a little bit extra special. So please just start moving your body. For those of you who may be new for the first time, welcome. No fret, even if this is the last one that we're doing for a little while, that's okay, because there's still like lots of recordings online, and you can always save the playlist. It's down in the info on YouTube, and bookmark it and just like randomly pick one of those videos if you want to continue doing this routine, or hey, maybe even just kind of like find that morning routine that works for you. Can you bring your chakra practice meditation into that morning routine? So again, just begin gently massaging your body. Those of you who haven't connected yet, my name is Brendan, aka Mystic Spider-Man, if you couldn't have guessed. And aka Skull Babylon. And again, I'm the director for ParadigmShift.com. It is a community portal for inspirational conscious media. If you haven't checked it out, be sure to check it out. We got some lots going on there, including, if all goes to plan, I'm planning on doing like a really cool guided story meditation tonight. So if you've tuned into like my Alchemist book readings, imagine that, but like in meditation format. And we've done of these, so be sure to tune in for that. That'll be at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Again, like there's a lot of work that goes into it. I gotta make sure that I do what I can to be able to help make it possible, because that help open more opportunities for more things to come. So anyways, if you have your light guardian crystal, please feel free to activate it. For those of you who are just like, what the heck is that? That's an item that I hand make. They're available at questitemshop.com. And yeah, if you got your light guardian crystal, you can like use it with you while meditating during this full moon. So again, happy full moon. For those of you who may be here, thank you so much again. For those who missed the memo right off the start, this is going to be the last Waking Up with Wolf that we're doing for a little bit. Reason being is just because there's a lot of other aspects to the project that I am focusing on simultaneously, and I want to be able to shift that focus. Doing these broadcasts in the morning, it takes quite a bit of production. You know, like we're live for about 45 minutes, but then there's like the pre and the post production. And again, that's time that I love spending with you guys. But at the same time, there's other aspects of the project that I want to be able to move forward, and that's why I'm making the choice to be able to take a break from Waking Up with Wolf for a little bit. And we've done this before. It will resume when the time is right, when the universe wills it. So begin moving your body. We'll stand up in a second. And I really want to be able to bring in a powerful guided meditation, something that I think is going to be able to serve all of us, to be able to give ourselves a little bit of a paradigm shift, especially on this full moon. So again, just start moving your body in a way that works for you. I'll explain what the meditation is going to be in the next moment, and then we'll do our chakra practice meditation, and then we'll wrap it up. And hey, if you want to tune in again later tonight for our special story meditation, please feel free to do that. So let's stand up, get a little bit of movement into our body, pull your pants up, just hike them up real good like that. Perfect. Awesome. So just begin again moving your body. I want to be able to use this time of the full moon to just kind of like identify. Again, we kind of were doing this like yesterday, but just like pay attention to any energy that's like in your body that may be there from like the past. And what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to move into our deeper meditation with the intention of like moving forward, adapting this mindset of understanding that like everything happens for a reason. This is a very, very powerful idea, and a lot of people listening have probably heard this before. So again, as we're doing this, just begin moving your body. If you feel you need to shake your hands, if you feel you need to like shake your butt, if you feel you need to like add like a gentle twist, if you feel you need to straighten your spine, just listen to your body right now. But just move your body with the intention of just connecting, and begin connecting with your breath. Deep, gentle inhales. Big exhales with a sigh. Big inhales. Big exhale, sigh. You can just kind of squat, bring your arms up above over your head. Bring your hands past heart center. Again, big squat, arms up. And hands down past heart center. We'll do one more of those. Squat, arms up. Exhale. Probably already feeling the body activating a little bit. Might even already be working up a sweat. Hey, that's okay. So again, just move your body here a little bit. Just get a little bit more shaken, and then we're gonna move into our meditation. And again, I'll explain to you a little bit more about what this meditation is gonna be. So, just get a little bit of like, even just like slight dancing. Just like imagine you're just like, you're on the dance floor, and it's a dance floor of life, and you just need to like forget about all your worries and just like whatever's in the past is in the past, and just adapt this mindset that moving forward, the universe has your back, and it's always had your back. And now we're here to just continue to actualize and continue to bring in these very powerful perspectives of trust. Such a powerful thing. Can we trust the universe? Can we see the bigger picture? And that's one of the things that we're going to be talking about during today's meditation. So again, just throw it down just for like 10 more seconds. You're just like on the craziest dance floor right now. Just 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up that body. Big exhale. Beautiful. And then slowly, when you're ready, make your way back down to sitting, or if you prefer to levitate, that's totally okay too. Whatever works for you. So again, all right. So, moving into this meditation, I want to be able to allow us to reflect. I want to be able to allow us to encode a very powerful perception into our field. And this perception is a deep, deep knowing that everything is happening for a reason. And I'm sure you've heard this before. And some of you have already like fully adopted this mindset. And some of you, all of you, have probably heard this before. But how much do you really trust it? How much can you really experience it? How much can you really understand that the universe is always communicating to us, is always sending us signals, is always sending messages? This is the language of the world. If you were to the Alchemist book reading, this is something that we talked about. And so there's this powerful idea. And as we're sitting here, you can just begin gently massaging your face, just as we're chit-chatting, just for a little bit. Just kind of like open up the meridians there. Give yourself a little bit of some tender, loving care on your face. There's this very powerful idea that, again, if you are listening and you are speaking and you are in conversation with the universe intentionally, then the universe will continue to send you signals. It will continue to send you messages. And yet, if you're not looking for them, they are still there, but you may miss them. And so when we are in a perspective of everything happening for a reason, we are more likely to be able to see the lessons. Sometimes something may happen that, again, may be painful, it may be challenging, it may be daunting. And in the moment, it's very easy to be in that situation and just be like, wow, okay, this is very, very challenging. But in the bigger picture, can you trust that everything is happening for a reason? And what is that reason? That reason is your expansion. That reason is your growth. That reason is a deeper connection with yourself, and in turn, knowing that your story will continue to inspire others. So in all the moments when maybe you've, again, gone through like the hardship, maybe people have been like, less than kind to you, understand that that in itself, as challenging as it is something that your soul had the courage to embark on, because your soul had the courage to not just carry that energy, but to alchemize it, to transmute it. And that is something worth acknowledging. So I see that in you. And I want you to be able to see that in yourself. I want to be able to, like, really in this moment, on behalf of the universe, those things that you have gone through that have been hard to carry, I honor the fact that your soul has chosen to experience them, because your soul is strong enough to transmute them. So that may be like anger from another person. It may be, again, like a situation where you get treated or something like that. Yet in the process of you experiencing that, you get to transmute that energy. And if you can find it within yourself to, again, like forgive in a healthy way or to empathize, because again, like sometimes we can all see this now. When people say, again, say we're like on the other side of being bullied, and if someone projects something at us, it is more about them than it is about us, like 99% of the time. And as much as it hurts for us to be able to like hear those things, can we find that place in our heart to be able to empathize with with the fact that they themselves are like a reflection of what the world is going through, and they themselves are crying out for help, and they themselves are in their own pain and suffering. And how do we help them? By being able to transmute the when we think of fields around us, one very powerful idea, this may change your life, like straight up, because I want you to be able to adapt this. Sometimes we think about the idea of like the need for like a psychic shield. And I understand that. And it's the idea that, you know, if people are like sending negative vibes your way or like hateful things and things like that, oftentimes we just want to be able to like create a shield and deflect and deflect and block and block and block and block and block. And that can serve a purpose. Not to say there's no reason for that. But at the same time, there's another option where instead what we can do is we can have this field work as a transmutation device, meaning something that transforms that which is. So when somebody says something that may be, again, like hurtful to you, again, there's like a story about the Buddha about this, where it's like someone like gives you a gift and it's like anger, but like you choose how you accept it, if at all. But when someone projects something into your field, rather than just deflecting it, you can imagine that your field is this advanced form of transmutation where it passes through, and then by the time it gets through, what reaches you is just energy. Meaning it's not like negative energy, it's not positive energy, it is purely neutral energy. And so in that sense, you can kind of like carry it upon yourself where, and again, this takes training. This takes something that takes a lot of time to grow into. For like, imagine you're being on the street and someone's like, hey, like, screw you, buddy. Can you observe that part in yourself that is like, oh, I hate that guy or something? Or can you just kind of be like, energy transmutes, energy still comes to you, but it brings you into this place of deeper empathy, and you're just like, I hope you have a better day than what you're having now, man. You know, like I send you good vibes, and I mean that sincerely, not as like a cliche, because obviously there's like there's some other story going on, man. And as much as you want to be able to project your hate onto me, I hold love for you. And when you take that higher ground, you know, like, don't challenge me, Anakin. I have the high ground. But Star Wars. But again, when you can really adapt that mindset, super, super powerful. Super healing for others, super healing for yourself, leading by example. Because if someone says something super hurtful, not to say we shouldn't have boundaries and shouldn't be tact and shouldn't be standing up for ourselves, but if we just respond with, buddy's like, it's like, hey, screw you, and then you're just like, screw you, and then they're just like, well, screw you, and then you're just like, well, screw you. That can go on forever, right? So again, it's like bringing in this alternative story, bringing in an understanding of our past, bringing in the times of maybe challenging, yet transforming how we see them, transforming this ability to bring in utmost gratitude and deeper trust. So let's drop into our meditation. I thank you again for listening to this. And if it resonates, drop some 1111s down below. Let me know. I'm more than happy to be able to share that with you. And so, gently connect your fingers, index and thumb. We'll just spend the next few moments here in meditation, and then we'll go into our chakra practice meditation, and then we'll wrap it up for today. So I want you to close your eyes and gently connect with your breath, finding this place of solace and serenity. And I want you to invite into your heart the whispers of the universe, speaking truth onto you, reminding you that everything is happening for a reason. that everything is happening for your growth. Everything is happening for a reason. Everything is happening for your growth. And so in this moment, as you continue to breathe, deep, gentle inhales, and deep, gentle exhales, I want you to project yourself into the future and just kind of make this up, but make it up with intention. And if there's any uncertainties that you may be feeling right now, I want you to feel into the future where you legitimately hold the perspective of being able to look back on whatever's happened and just be like, oh, now I understand. If that didn't happen the way it did, I wouldn't be where I am now, and I wouldn't be who I am now. And I am grateful. I am grateful for who I am now. I am grateful for the challenges I have gone through, the way how it has allowed me to find my own strength, find my own sovereignty, find a deeper sense of empathy, and find a deeper sense of courage to lead through my story, knowing that it will help others on their own. And so just feel into the future right now. Feel forward and just speak onto your own heart. Speak to your heart. Listen to your heart. Have a conversation with your heart. One in which your heart reaffirms you that this is a part of your personal legend and that it is leading you to your treasure. And so that treasure is self-actualization. That treasure is knowing yourself. So give yourself that gift in that moment. Hold your hands to your heart if you wish. Again, imagine just an abstract time in the future and bring in the sensation of gratitude. Just imagine this story where you're just like sitting on like a porch and you're just like looking out onto the world and you're just like, wow, I'm so grateful. While still acknowledging the journey you have gone through, the challenges, the tests. And you think to yourself, I am grateful for the highs, I am grateful for the lows. I am grateful for the experience. The universe was never trying to bully me. It was simply giving me the gift. It was giving me what I needed to step further into my own power, to connect deeper with my own heart. So breathe into your heart. Know that this future exists and allow this future to exist right now. Like it doesn't even have to be further away. Like it can literally be right now. Can you literally breathe into your heart and embody that understanding of deep gratitude for all that has been? Can you see, can you know that there is this bigger story? Even if you can't see it, can you just know? Can you trust? And again, obviously that trust will come from personal experience. My words are just the universe echoing itself back onto you. But the deeper truth for you comes from your own personal experience. And so you've probably already had facets of that experience. And maybe you're even in the middle of like the waters still, doing their thing. And so whether you're in that place of just like, I see it, I trust, I'm grateful, or you're working your way towards it, know that you are already connected to it and bring it into your heart right now. Breathe into your heart. Now from here, just for the next few moments, I invite you to look back on your past and look back and practice sending gratitude, creating gratitude between the connection of right now and your past. The good times and the hard times. And again, in a sense, they are all quote unquote good times from that higher perspective. And again, that's very relative. Take the words with a grain of salt. Your story is unique to you, and your feelings are valid. Just understand that something happened for a reason. It doesn't disacknowledge what it did to you, how it impacted you, how it made you feel. All of those experiences are incredibly valid. Yet, even still, can you give yourself that little gift of just being able to know that in the future you have that perspective of everything unfolding as it should, and then to look back on the past and be able to have gratitude in your heart, not even just for the moments of the past, but rather where the moments brought you to. So you don't necessarily have to have gratitude for the moment you were hurt, yet you have gratitude for where that hurt and more so that healing brought you to. So just take a few more moments here, connect with your past, whatever that moment is, and just whisper to your heart. Just be like, I see, I breathe into my heart a deeper understanding of the bigger vision. I give myself the gift of deep trust. Give myself the gift of deep courage, especially with this full moon right now. Give yourself that gift. Carry it with you. Share it with others. Allow it to cultivate. It may not be something that will just like be there right now, but speak it onto your heart. Invite that idea into your field of knowing, trusting the bigger story. The universe always has your back. And again, the universe is not necessarily here just to make you happy, but rather the universe is here to help evolve your consciousness. And so again, if you are going through those harder experiences, then I acknowledge the fact that your soul has the courage to be able to make the choice to experience them on a higher level. And so be it anything from your past, give yourself the gift of being able to acknowledge how courageous your soul is. There is nothing it gave you that it knew you couldn't handle. And so the harder times, it knows that you have the power to transmute that, to alchemize that, to transform fear into love, hate into peace, misunderstanding into a deeper understanding. So take a few more breaths here. Speak to yourself in this moment. Encode, as you're like in theta right now, encode through your own mantra something along the lines of, I trust the process. I see the bigger picture. I trust the process. I see the bigger picture. I trust the process. I see the bigger picture. Give yourself that gift. And even if you don't see the bigger picture, you can still see the bigger picture, that there is a bigger picture. Take a couple more breaths here. On the next exhale, just exhale kind of any sort of energy from the past that you're just kind of clearing out of your field. Big exhale. Again, big inhale. Beautiful. Thank your heart. Thank your body. Thank this journey. Continue to breathe, and gently when you're ready, you can release your hands from your heart. Straighten up your spine a little bit. Give yourself a hug in this moment, as if you're just like giving your friend a hug. Just being like, oh, dude, I feel you, man. I feel you. As you give yourself a hug, you give a hug to all the other people who need it. I think we all need a hug right now. So again, I thank you for your journey, for your soul, for the courage of who you are. Your story is important. Thank you. Gently, when you're ready, you can open your eyes, return your awareness to the space around you. Awesome. Welcome back, everyone. Take your time here. We'll move into the chakra practice meditation in a bit. Afterwards, please feel free to leave a comment. Please feel free to just any sort of feedback that you want to share. Let me know how that was for you. I think that's a very powerful idea to, again, it's something that takes time to really be able to see the bigger picture. It's a deep, deep thing within us, and it takes time, and we don't have to rush it. And again, it's one of those things where I can tell you based on the fact that I've had my own experience. I've had, in my 32 years of being here on earth, I've had a fair amount of experiences to be able to be like, oh no, everything's falling apart, or oh no, this sucks and everything like that, and then down the road and just be like, oh, there was a reason for that. Oh, there was a purpose for that. Oh, I know myself deeper now. Oh, I feel even stronger and more empathetic and courageous now. So again, when you trust and when you just know that that's an idea that you can choose to hold, then the option's there, and you'll start seeing it more. Because again, if otherwise, if you choose to just believe that there is no reason, that everything is just purely chaotic and random, then that is how you will see things. And not to say that way is wrong, but that way can be very, very, very challenging in a way that it doesn't need to be. But there are many souls who choose to walk through that life. And then again, and I think there are other souls who will say, I really think everything happens for a reason, divine timing and things like that. And the other souls will hear that and they'll just be like, why is that person so sure? What can I learn from them? So what can we learn from each other? How can your story help guide people through other stories? Because when we know that everything is happening for a reason, the key element of that is that it gives us hope. If we were to just think that everything's chaotic and random, that can be very daunting and sometimes be very bring in a sense of apathy, because it's just oh, everything's just chaotic and why does it matter if I show up and stuff like that? But when it's just no, this is happening for a reason, and it's bigger than just you. Your story is bigger than just you, and your experience has the power to influence somebody else's perception as well. So cool. All right, so thank you again, everyone, for taking part on that. Happy full moon. We'll move into our chakra practice meditation, and then we'll wrap this up. Again, I really encourage and remind everyone to be sure to just send me a DM afterwards, connect with my profile. If you're watching this on Facebook in the future, please connect with my profile. That way so you can stay synced up for updates. And of course, you can check the info down below for all the links to Paradigm Shift Central, to the Patreon. We're currently at 94 out of 100, out of our next milestone of 150 active Patreon supporters. So again, if you're tuning into this and you've really enjoyed the value that we're creating, the time that we're spending together, the service that we are sharing, then please feel free to contribute to the Patreon with a monthly micro donation. It could literally be $1. It's up to you. $5, $1,000, whatever is cool with you. And again, that helps support the ongoing work that we're doing for the community, and lots more inspirational conscious media still coming your way. So thank you again. And that's patreon.com/Brendan Culton. Sign up for there. Discounts for items at the Quest item shop, including the light guardian crystals, shift buttons, which you use as tools to synchronistically help plant seeds and connect with people, and all sorts of cool stuff. And that's at questitemshop.com. Cool, let's move into our chakra practice meditation. Again, the chakra practice meditation is something that we've been doing regularly for the past many broadcasts that we've done. We've done 61 broadcasts of Waking Up with Wolf, which is pretty phenomenal. So congratulations to everyone. And what we're doing here is working on the Gnostic teaching, and we go through each individual chakra, focusing on the virtues, focusing on the faculties and focusing on the mantra. And by doing this, it is like exercising our energetic body. So we'll move through this and we'll do it in a sequence. Sometimes we do it like 3 at a time individually. We'll do it as a sequence and then we'll wrap it up. So the first time we go through, we'll focus on the faculty and the virtue. And then after that, we'll go through it in sequence, just like 1 at a time. So for those of you who may be brand new and you want a cheat sheet for this, send me a message afterwards. I can send you a cheat sheet, and there's also a 2-hour lecture with more information. So, brow chakra. The vowel for the brow chakra is a vowel I, pronounced as in ski. The sound is E. The virtue is the virtue of serenity, peace, justness. Throat chakra. The throat chakra is the vowel sound A, pronounced as in way, A. Virtue of justness, speaking with intentions, words creating world, wise timing. Heart chakra, compassion, the sound is O. Intuition and inspiration, following our heart, balancing our heart, taking care of ourselves. The pulmonary chakras, focusing on gratitude. Gratitude for our ancestors, ultra memory. The sound is Ah. Solar chakra, temperance, willpower. The sound is U. Intuition, gut feeling. Sacral, cultivation of sexual energy, moving that sexual energy through our field, into our body, into our overall vitality. The sound is Mm. Root chakra, patience, connecting with the roots of the earth, branches above, building the trunk, full rainbow bridge, connecting heaven to earth. The sound is S. We'll go through it together one by one, focusing on the sound, the virtue, the mantra. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back. Deep, gentle inhale together. We'll go through it 1 at a time. I'll give you a brief instruction, and then we'll go through it again, just the sound. Deep inhale, exhale on your own. Big exhale. Deep inhale. The sound, E. E. Throat chakra, the sound A. Again, it's like an energetic bath for your body. Heart chakra, the sound O. Pulmonaries, the sound Ah. Solar, the sound U. Sacral, the sound M. Root, the sound S. Beautiful. Take another breath here. Moving back up to the brow. We'll go through it again. Deep, gentle inhale, exhale on your own. Big exhale. Deep inhale together. Brow. Throat chakra, A. Heart chakra, O. Solar, U. Or sorry, pulmonary, Ah. Solar, U. Sacral, M. Root, S. Beautiful. Good job. You're developing discipline simply by doing this. One more time and then we'll wrap it up. Brow chakra, E. Throat, A. Heart, O. Pulmonary, Ah. Solar, U. Sacral, M. Root, S. Take a moment here, connect with your breath, observe what your body feels like. Visualizing a rainbow bridge running up your spine. Feeling more activated, lifting your spine just a centimeter. Opening your chest, feeling more confident, feeling more courageous. Feeling like you just leveled up even just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit more experience points within the game. Take a couple breaths here. Bring your awareness to gratitude. Gratitude for this experience, gratitude for this body, gratitude for the past, gratitude for the present, gratitude for the future. When you're ready, gently open your eyes, return your awareness to the space around you. Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you again, everyone, so much for joining in, for taking the time to develop your discipline, your willpower, to make this a part of your practice. Again, for those of you who didn't hear, this is going to be the last Waking Up with Wolf for a while. We're switching some focus to other aspects of the Paradigm Shift Central project, but there still will be plenty more awesome stuff coming your way. So again, if you're still looking to make this part of your routine, you can always go back, check out past recordings through my YouTube at Skull Babylon. Send me a direct message if you need the link for the playlist. And of course, you can even just make any sort of routine that's going to work for you, whether it be the chakra practice meditation or just waking up and going for a walk outside, connecting with nature. Whatever practice is going to help you kind of like begin your days with that like extra sense of gratitude and focus and momentum, and really just like moving forward with that continued momentum that you're creating, and knowing when to rest as well. Super, super important. So Again, I thank each and every one of you for being a part of this broadcast. If you are looking to be able to connect deeper with myself and the team, you can go to paradigmshiftcentral.com. You can join our team public live chat. You can also support on Patreon with a monthly micro donation and the option to join as a leading member. That's more for people who are interested in publishing and creating conscious media together with the team. Lots of awesome stuff there. And yeah, be sure to check out questitemshop.com to get your discounts or to be able to get your items and discounts for Patreon supporters. And be sure to follow me on Instagram at Mystic Spider-Man so we can still keep in touch even if we're not doing this broadcast. But I assure you, the work is still being done. So thank you. Thank you for doing the work where you are. It is all part of the bigger story. And again, the intention with us doing this is so that each and every one of us can continue to share this vibration further, can share this inspiration further. So by you spending the time to bring your awareness to your own heart, to listen to your heart, may you continue to inspire others on their journey as well. So thank you for all the things you have done, all the things you do, and all the things you will continue to do to help assist and accelerate the shift in consciousness. So ending it off with a little bit of eye gazing. The strength of the wolf is the strength of the pack, because we know that it is together in which we shall last, and in which we shall overcome all the obstacles that may be in our way, and all the mountains that we may climb, and all the paths to help find our way up to the summit, so that we can see the sun rising in all its glory as we look down upon the past of these lands, and we see all the things that have given us the strength to be where we stand, high atop the mountain of our destiny, here to shine the heart so that more can truly see and hear the sound of the wolf within them too, the sound that speaks the wisdom throughout me and you, of deep trust and deep courage, of deep compassion, of deep magic. And so allow us to spread this message so it will last in the stories that we are weaving, the journeys that we are on. I thank you deeply, my friends, and may we continue forever on and on. The story continues, to be continued. Awesome. Thank you again, everyone, so much for being here. Join me on the live chat and connect to our Discord server. That's our live chat. And again, be sure to connect with me on any channel. If you're on YouTube, be sure to smash that like button, leave a comment afterwards. And yeah, stay tuned for more updates. We got a lot of awesome stuff coming through Paradigm Shift Central. Download the mobile app if you haven't yet to get more additional updates and notifications for upcoming broadcasts. Tune in tonight, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, August 15th, for our special full moon guided meditation. And yeah, I gotta get ready for that one. So nonetheless, thank you again, everyone, so much. Please feel free to share these broadcasts with your friends. Keep going out there, spreading those good vibes. As always, keep it shifty, and I will see you in the future. Peace, love, and wholeness. End it with a wolf howl. Go team, go. Awesome. Until next time, keep it shifty. Much love. See you guys soon.